Good day, my viewers. Dean White here, blind man. Today I'm going to demonstrate and show you how I do electrical work. So please note, electrical work is a very serious work. And before we start any form of electrical work, we must first make sure that we have our safety gears, such as rubber gloves, testers. If you don't have a purchase one, buy one, make one. Screwdrivers, nippers with rubber grips. Make sure screwdriver insulated, all of that. So I have two-way switch here and some pieces of wire plus receptacle. I'm going to show you how this type of work is done. I must say I am presently doing this for viewing purposes, so I am not going to be drawing any wire through pipes and anything like that. So just watch. This two-way switch carries two screws at the base here, right? It also carries another one at the top where the on part of the switch is, and it carries another on the side here where the earth wire should be connected. You see, this one is where the earth wire should be connected. This is the screw that is in the on position at the top. These are the two at the off position at the bottom. Okay, now I have 3 pieces of wire here, or 4 pieces. I'm now going to get my screwdrivers. I'm going to first connect one of these wires to one of the screws at the base where the off position is. Now I cannot see, so I feel to make sure I know where I am making the connections. Okay, so I'm now going to tighten the screw here. I'm going to try to do this in the shortest time possible. Okay. Are you seeing, camera personnel?
Yes, Dean.
Okay, wifey. Alright, now I need to make another connection here. Alright. I'm going to now connect this wire to the other side of the switch here. And I normally like to do this properly. I don't like wires going all over the place, because I need this thing to be very neat and tidy. Okay, alright, let me see if I can use the flat screwdriver and tighten it a bit more. Okay, make sure that it's tightened properly. Both wires are now connected on one of the switch at the base where we have the half position. Now I'm going to connect the other switch to these wires as well. Okay, where's the other switch? As you observe, I have to feel to make sure I am identifying the correct screws. If I am alone, but from time to time I might have one of my sons or wifey with me to ask the colors. But if I am alone and doing this by myself, I work like this. Okay. Alright, that is tightened properly as well. Now, where is the switch? Alright, the other wire is now here, and I'm going to connect this wire on the other side. Please note, when doing this type of connection, we're not working with live current, so I have nothing to worry about where electricity is concerned. Okay, now I have connected both switches together. Both switches are connected together at the bottom, so these two wires that are connected will operate like a loop. Okay, now I'm going to connect another wire, and this wire is going to connect to the screw that is at the top of the wire switch in the on position. Okay, right. This wire that I'm now connecting is going to be led to the lamp, otherwise known as the receptacle. Okay, right, because this is the wire that is going to be carrying the electricity from the switch to the receptacle or the lamp. So now I'm going to take the receptacle and check it carefully, because the receptacle has two terminals. See it at the back here? You have 4 screws. 2 connect the positive side, 2 connect the negative side. One of them hold the metal terminal here in place, and one is the screw that will connect the wire on. Now I'm going to feel to make sure that I have the positive side of the terminal. So I'm feeling to find which side is the positive side. Okay, I have now identified the positive side. Positive side is this side here. I'm going to make my connection. These screws are very small at times, and they don't have a very broad head, so when we're connecting to them at times it's a bit tedious. Okay, so you have to be very gentle and make sure the screwdriver fits firmly in the screw so we can get it to be tight. Alright, that is done. Okay, now due to the fact that we are doing this outside of pipes and this is a demonstration, I need to now get another wire that I am going to have to connect both to the switch and the lamp, which will then carry the current to the switch, which in turn send the current up to the lamp so we can have everything lit. Okay, now this one
is white.
Okay, I'm going to now connect this wire here. Alright, let me connect this. My camera personnel is very observant, so I can make no error here because I have to make very sure that I do not go ahead and connect anything wrong here. Understand? If for instance any wrong connection is done, what normally happens is that due to the fact that these wires are led to the meter panel where they are connected to a breaker, you'll find that if there's an issue where a bad connection is made, the breaker will chip to break the circuit so that no electricity goes to the area. Okay, alright, now that I have made the connection, I'm going to now find the switch. Find the switch that has, okay, one screw at the top ready for the live, which means the positive wire will be connected to this screw at the top on the switch here. Okay. Please do not watch the colors. Presently, I am not using these proper colors where this wire is concerned, due to the fact that I have realized that if I do, the polarity would be wrong, so I am using it in my own way. So please do not watch the color. Now, I have gone ahead and made the necessary connection. I am double checking to make sure that connections that I have done is indeed the right connection. Okay, yes. Now, I'm going to take the switch up and I'm going to hold both switch, but first let me press the switch here. Can I have a bulb, please, wifey? Let me get a bulb.
Sit here.
Thank you. This is a house bulb. I'm going to screw it in here. So if this works, we will then see based on what I have done here. Now I am going to stand, get up from the chair here. need to have the band down there. Please plug in that plug for me now, Nadine. You're videoing?
Yes, Dean.
It's on?
Nope.
Okay, alright, no.
Yeah, come on.
Electricity is there. That's because I have just switched on one of the switch. Okay? Now I have switched the switch that is in front there. I'm going to turn it off by putting this switch on the back here in the opposite direction. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to push this switch there. Is it off?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, now if I go back here and move this switch in this direction, it will be on once more. Okay? Now, come back here, move this switch in this direction, it will be on again. So do you see? This is working perfectly fine. And the switch is doing the job that they are supposed to do. Now, can you please plug this out for me, Wifey? Don't stop videoing as yet, you know. Okay, please understand, two-way switch are installed not single but double. When using two-way switch, you have to use two. So you have to make sure when placing the switches, you put one of the two-way switch where you would normally enter the household and the other where you would exit the household. If that's the way you're going to connect them, if it's a room, you understand? Some persons use two-way switch to turn on the outside light. For instance, one is in the bedroom, one is in the living room, so they can just rotate by turning on the lights from any area. Understand? But most people use two-way switch when they have a house where they connect one at the front and one at the back. So if they enter from the back door, they switch the light on from there, or if they enter from the front door, they can switch the light on from there as well. That is how the two-way switches work. Also, please know that on the two-way switch here, there is a screw right here, which is the screw, which is a grounds screw. So when we wire the house, we normally bring a separate wire for grounds. That wire connect to this screw, or it is connect in the box, and when it is connected in the box, we then connect the switch to the box and it grounds that way. But I prefer to use the direct route of grounding the wire to this screw right here for safety and better result. Okay, thanks much. That is all for today. I am now asking you to please like, subscribe, send this video and views to everyone so that they can see how talented and skilled I am where electrical work is concerned, and I can also make some money on the viewing. Thanks very much.